Hello, good people. I hope you are keeping safe and well. I am Mike Jackson and I manage the UK business for Omnitec Systems. Thanks for joining me for another one of these videos where I demonstrate one of our products to you. Today I'm going to talk to you about a lock called EVO. Now this is EVO2 and I'm going to give you a very quick tour of this lock. It's got a lot of special features, so I'll try and keep it as concise as possible. But the first thing that strikes you about EVO2 is it's a very minimalist lock. There is minimal clutter on the door on the outside, and there is minimal clutter on the door on the inside. And how do we do that? Well, we do that because the electronics and the batteries and the actual door lock itself are all mortised into the edge of the door. So it allows us to have an absolutely fantastic minimalist look for the hotel that chooses to use this lock. Very quick guided tour of it. Obviously, it is operable using Omnitec cards. And we also have an automatic relock function as soon as you push the lever handle down. So you can see the lever handle is just flowing normally until it sees a valid card, and then it automatically relocks after it's been operated, and that's a good security feature. Also with this lock, we can operate it using Bluetooth on a mobile phone for either the guest or the managers. So I've got this particular lock set up here, hit the unlock button, and we've opened it using Bluetooth on the mobile phone as well. The great thing about this lock for the user is that we as Omnitec would love to sell you everything that you see here, but one of the special features is that you can choose your own lever furniture, you can choose your own cylinders. So at the end of the day, if all you want is to buy the electronics and the lock case from Omnitec, you can do that. And then you can put any bolt through standard lever handle of your choice on here. And I've got a stainless steel lever handle on here. You could go for anthracite finishes, polished chrome, whatever your suit is, whatever your selection is. And also with the key cylinder as well, for the override to get into the room if the door is locked, you can use your own master key cylinders. So if you've got your own master suite registered with a local locksmith or whatever, then you can continue to use that. On the inside of the door, we've also got a privacy deadbolt function. So using the turn, which is supplied as part of our kit, if you buy the full kit from us, you are also throwing a privacy deadbolt on the outside of the door, and single lever action to withdraw both the latch bolt and the privacy deadbolt to get out in the event of an emergency or just leaving the room. That keeps fire officers and building control officers really happy too. I'm now going to just cut off for a minute, and I'm going to show you another special function of this lock, but I'm going to take the lever handles off to be able to demonstrate this to you. So bear with me a moment. Okay, so I've now removed the lever handles from the lock, as you can see, and it also gives you an impression of how little work is actually required in the door to install the lever handles. But what I want to show you is, with standard lever handles on a door like this, you can only push them down. You can't lift lever handles up. There's springs in them that stop it from being able to do that. If you use our lock with what's called unsprung lever handles, so you're able to push them up and down, we can do something very special with it. I'm going to demonstrate that to you now. If I put this is going back in with its spindle and get it back in place. Okay. And I unlock the door using my mobile phone. Okay, so that's a standard unlock of the door. Sorry, let's just do that one more time. So you see the latch go back. Okay. And when I leave the room, if I've got unsprung lever handles, which you can buy from us, or you can buy from any architectural ironmonger who's supplying them, on the outside, you can lift the lever handle and you can actually throw the privacy deadbolt as you've left the room. It then won't unlock until the next time I come back, and this creates a huge level of additional security in the door. So not only does it make the door more secure in a hotel environment, but then this lock also lends itself to apartment developments as well, because we can really secure the door when the guest or the tenant has left. And then obviously when we come back, if I unlock the door from the phone again, both deadbolt and latch bolt withdraw to get through the get into the room. So that is a really special feature. I've not seen that on many locks at all. And another great reason for considering EVO2 from a security perspective. Okay, now that we've reassembled the lock again, we can talk very quickly about an extra feature of this lock, which is utilizing our online gateways. And this is one of our gateways. They are plugged into a USB power source and they are dotted around the hotel or the building, and they enable us to talk using the software to the locks real time and do some particular functions. One of those functions is to be able to remotely unlock the door from the software. This software for this particular system is a new software from us called OS Access, and I've got it loaded up here. I'm not going to talk about software for a very long period of time at all because, well, it's not very interesting to look at. But I've gone into the room here. Let me just find my cursor. Okay, that's good. So here I am in here, and I'm looking for this function here, which is called remote unlock. So I've got a touchscreen on my laptop, and it allows me to remote unlock the door. I've got to put a password in because you don't want everybody to be able to do this. And if I click confirm, the gateway will start flashing away and the door will unlock. So I've remotely unlocked that from the PC. Now, not a lot of hotels would utilize this, but I was speaking to a customer recently who had some student accommodation, and he had 5 or 6 different buildings, each which had about 4 or 5 different locks installed in them. And he had a scenario whereby the student has been out on a Friday or a Saturday night and they've come back and they've lost the card and they can't get into their room. Well, this is a lifesaver for him because it allows him and his maintenance and support staff to be able to log into a computer and unlock that door for that student in that moment, get them back into their room and deal with the lost card issue in the morning. I hope you've enjoyed this very short demonstration of this lock. I'm very aware that people have got a limited attention span. As I say, this is Evo, and I would be more than happy to talk to you in greater depth about it. But thanks once again for watching, and I will catch up with you soon for another Omnitec product demonstration. Take care.